No healthy woman wants to control a man. A man is the head of a family, has always been and will always be. Recently, I was having this very interesting conversation with a man and I asked him this question. I was like, do you think guys feel threatened to approach a lady who is successful, has got all of the nice things? And he was like, not really. Men don't feel threatened by that, but just that they might feel that a woman like that will not be submissive or respectful. And I was like, but then where is this coming from? Why would a man think that just because a lady is successful, she's not going to respect him or be submissive to him? And then he said the truth of the matter is a man is supposed to be in control. Like the way he came out with the answer at the end, I just started laughing and I'm like, but that is the truth. A man is supposed to be in control. Well, I'm not going to use the word control because control is like a strong word. Okay, I'm going to say a man is supposed to be a leader in all aspects of life, in all ramifications. It's so surprising how recently, especially on social media, there's this a lot of teaching about how relationship is supposed to be 50-50. A man is supposed to do this and a woman is supposed to bring her own, along. Well, before I even continue, for those of us who have very short attention span, some of us don't even watch videos for more than 1 minute. Let me put this out here up front. I am not saying that a woman should not support her husband. Okay, I believe that a woman is made to be a helper. You can help your husband in so many ways. You can help him financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I mean, all around. A woman is supposed to be a helper. What I'm saying is that a man is the head. In other words, he is a leader of that union. He's a leader of that family. A woman just comes like a support system, like the Bible called it, a helpmeet. All right. Let's say the man is out there working, hustling and chasing money, and then the woman is back home taking care of the home fund, taking care of the kids, taking care of, all of the domestic stuff. The man shouldn't have to worry about the domestic stuff while he's out there hustling for the money. Do you get? No, this is like to bring a balance in the relationship. So, but where it becomes tricky is that these teachings that these people peddle out there is, I think, is not probably not so comprehensive because there has to be a balance. If you're saying that a relationship needs to be 50-50, are you saying that when it comes to finances, that is when this 50-50 rule applies? We need to understand this. For me, I don't even believe in anything like 50-50. I think for a relationship like marriage, it should be 100-100 because marriage is bringing together of two people, intertwining of souls and body, marrying together. Everything don't mix. Everything don't become one. In the eyes of God, a married couple is seen as one person, the man or the woman. Each of them is a representation of the family, the union. So there is no division. If he has money, she has money. If she has money, he has money. There is nothing like this is mine and this is yours. No. The fact that you are married means that everything has come together. You come together to make babies that look like the both of you. You come together to share your DNA and spread it out there. You come together to build your wealth, to build whatever it is you're building. You come together. Marriage is coming together of two souls, two bodies, two minds to become one. That is what marriage is all about. So this whole idea of saying 50, there is nothing like 50-50. For me, I don't believe in it. But then, let's not deviate. The main purpose of this video is to understand how the control thing works in relationship. No woman, like I said at the beginning of this video, wants to control a man. I mean, why would you even want to control a man? It's not even attractive. It's not something that's going to make a woman feel attracted to you. Because control is masculine. Control carries the masculine energy. And a woman is supposed to operate in her feminine. A woman that is working to fend for the family and take care of her husband and provide for him is operating in a masculine energy. And one thing that is going to be evident in that relationship is too much fighting and quarrel. Because now she is always in her masculine energy. For you to get the best of a woman, she has to be in her feminine energy fully. I'm not saying she shouldn't go to work and be the boss in her office. That's a different thing entirely. And that's why sometimes they tell people that even if as a woman you're the leader in your workspace, maybe you're the boss, you're the manager or whatever, the moment you go back home to your husband and to your family, you drop all of that masculine energy out there. The moment you come into your home, you come in with your feminine energy. You come in with that receptiveness because that is what is going to make the man even feel attracted to you as a woman. So let's get it straight. No woman wants to be in control. She doesn't want to be a leader. She wants to be a helpmate that she has been designed to be. A man is supposed to be a leader. There's a saying in my culture, especially for a man who is successful and doing well for himself. Oftentimes, when he wants to refer to his wife, he would refer to her as Oliakom, someone who is going to spend my money and enjoy my wealth. Okay, so this whole mentality of a woman is supposed to bring 50-50. If I bring rice, you go bring gororo, abi you go bring onions. I think it's flawed. As a man, you shouldn't live with that mentality, because when you live with that mentality, it's going to limit you in so many ways. What you should be praying for is God to open the windows of heaven and bless you so abundantly that you'll be able to provide for your family so sufficiently. I understand that sometimes a man can lose his means of livelihood, and that's why in my previous videos I've always said it that you can never really determine who is going to provide for the family for the long term, because it might be that the man is providing sufficiently in the beginning, but along the line somehow he becomes incapacitated somehow such that he can't go to work anymore because of health challenges, and he can't sufficiently provide for his family. And then the woman will now have to pick up from where he stopped and continue, because they need to survive, especially when they have kids. All right, but then I assure you that man, wherever he is, would never be happy. They are never happy. A man is never happy when a woman is completely providing for him. He wants to feel needed. That's just the way it is. That's the way God has designed it. It's like buying a product and disregarding completely the instructions of the manufacturer. The Bible has said it that the man is the head of the household, the woman is the helpmate, the supporter. There is nothing like equal heads. A man who tries to be submissive to his wife is going to repel his wife. His wife would never find him attractive. Women are attracted to masculinity. They are attracted to confidence, a man who is a provider, a leader. So if you're thinking that I'm going to have this disposition that a woman is going to enter my life, but then come with your money, or I'm not your restaurant, or I'm not your this, or I'm not your that, then you're getting it all wrong. And you're limiting yourself, like I said. And do you know that when a woman is fending for her family, providing for the household, everything, every action of hers becomes very offensive to the man. Things that she would ordinarily do before when he was a full provider and he won't even take note or even pay attention. Now everything becomes a problem. Everything annoys him. And you hear things like, "It should be not because they feed me now." If you want a woman to provide for you as a man, you're not going to be very attractive to that woman. I get it. Some women nowadays are outrightly materialistic. It's almost as if they are up for the highest bidder. That's a different thing entirely. But if you as a man is dwelling with this mentality that you just want someone who is going to fit the bills with you, provide for you too and everything, you're going to attract a woman that is masculine. I have never seen a home that is completely happy when the woman is working just to provide for the household. There's always complaint, there's always fighting and quarreling. And trust me, I'm telling you this, I can beat my chest to this. The moment that man finds the first cash in his hands that is actually his, he'll now begin to look for places that he will be needed, places that he can now exert control. Please, if you're hearing any background noise on my videos, especially when I'm sitting in this background like a baby crying, please kindly disregard that. My neighbor just had a baby, and sometimes some days are like this, okay? Now, with that being said, let's continue. So when a man doesn't feel needed, he's not going to be happy. He wants to feel needed. He wants to think that he's able to provide solutions because he's a solution provider. He's a leader. He solves problems. Imagine a man comes to his house, before he returns, the kids are already asleep, everybody is good. He doesn't give them money and they are fine, they feed well, the house is well furnished and everything is just moving fine. It's almost as if he's invisible. Nobody is seeing him. The wife is almost as if she doesn't see him, she doesn't respect him, and all of that. And he's almost as if he's a shadow of himself in that family. Even though he's supposed to be at the forefront, at the center of the family. Trust me, a man like that, the moment he sees the first sign of cash in his hands, he's going to begin to unconsciously seek for relationships that will now help him to feel needed. He begins to keep side chick, a girlfriend that he can now go to, and she would probably ask him for money, or she will ask him for this. He's now feeling needed. He now feels alive as a man. And before long, his previous relationship is just going to scatter. So like I said, a man is supposed to be a leader in all fronts. He's supposed to be in control of the family. He's supposed to be the number one citizen of the family. All right. So this is an opinion that is highly unpopular, especially in this present time. All right. Because a lot of us think that, yes, women nowadays, they should bring this. So don't do this for a woman. Or if you do this for a woman, you're going to regret it too. The goal at the end of the day is to find yourself a good woman. When you have a good woman in your life, trust me, you're not going to be scared if she's going to run away with your money or she's going to do this and that. When a man has a good woman in his life, trust me, he's transparent with everything, with his earning, with everything that concerns him, because now he knows that this woman is a good woman. She's not going to hurt him. She won't do anything that will jeopardize his life and his future and the family. Okay, so the goal, like I said, is to find yourself a good woman. And when you do, she will never seek to control you because it's not even attractive. She will not. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video brings you insight somehow. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And also check out the video on the screen. I'll see you there.